Hello beautiful beings, welcome back to my channel. You guys know I'm wearing the same outfit of a few videos because I'm batch recording. You guys know I still work full-time, so when I get some free time, I like to batch record. This video is going to be a little bit personal. I'm gonna keep some things to myself for the privacy of my family members, but we're gonna talk about healing from narcissistic behavior and healing the narcissistic person. Okay. I feel like this video might be video number 1. I feel like there might be more to say, but we're gonna start here. Okay. As I have mentioned in some of my previous videos, I went through a lot of trauma when I was growing up. And 98% of all of that trauma was from one of my parents, who I love deeply. I can't even explain how much I love them. And that's so interesting, right? Because the biggest pain that I have endured in my life is, I think, from the person that I love the most. And I think there is a message somewhere in there, right? It was a hard upbringing. There was a lot of emotional disconnect. There was a lot of emotional manipulation. And if I were to be able to go back and change it, I wouldn't. They say, why wouldn't you? Because if I wouldn't have gone through all of that before, then I wouldn't be here where I am now, teaching you. You know, I really think that when our lives are very easy, sometimes there is no reward in that, you know. So healing has been challenging, let's use that word. But every time that I'm able to look back and see how much change I've created, how much better I feel, it makes me feel so proud of myself. It makes everything feel so rewarding, and it creates this burning inside of me to be able to help more people overcome the things that I've already overcome, because I'm still overcoming, right? It's a journey. I don't know if I'll ever be 100% fully healed from everything, but there's been many obstacles that I have already overcome. So I know that there is a lot of us out there dealing with narcissistic people in our lives. And I'm not going to tell you to hold on, right? Because it depends on the situation. If it is a family member, you always have the choice of stepping away. It is always your choice. And I say that again because dealing with narcissistic behaviors makes us feel like we don't have options. You have the option to step away. Okay? Maybe we didn't know how to have boundaries in the past. The self-love that we're doing teaching us that it is perfectly the right thing to do, to have boundaries for our safety. It is time to start prioritizing ourselves. We are important enough to prioritize ourselves and prioritize our safety and our well-being. So if you are in a current situation where you are not safe, where you don't feel safe, emotional, physical, I want you to prioritize yourself and set up some boundaries. If you need to step away, you do so, because you have to come first in your life. And for my parent who had a lot of narcissistic behaviors, because I can't say that they were narcissistic, because they never got like a full, thing from the hospital saying that that's what they were. They had some narcissistic traits, a lot of them, and other issues on top of that. I stepped away for a while. I never cut, but this is my decision once again. I never cut communication because I chose not to. Because I love them dearly and I chose to forgive them. I chose to understand that they were doing the best they could with what they were given. Now, forgiving them is not all there is to do. There seems to be this misconception that when you forgive someone, that automatically makes it mean that you are healed from the trauma that behavior gave you. That is completely incorrect. I forgave my parent because I understood that they didn't know any better. They did what they could. As soon as I was able to, I moved out because I needed the space for my body to feel safe enough where I could start to heal my deep core wounds. I was healing while I was with them, but you cannot fully heal where you in the same space where you were harmed. Does that make sense? Okay? I needed my own space for where my body felt safe enough that I could start the healing process. And I didn't know I was starting the healing process because I thought I was already healing, but there's layers to the healing. And now, looking back 4 or 5 years in, my parent is a complete different person. They no longer have a lot of this narcissistic behavior that they had before. I can tell you my parent is like night and day. They have completely changed. And I realized that it was because a lot of my own healing, because they are me pushed out. So when I chose in my own space, right? My own space, when I chose to dig deep and to clear a lot of that, and it was hard. A lot of people don't like to say this, but it can be hard. I changed and they changed. So are we 100%? No. They can be triggered sometimes and still have some behaviors that can be around that subject. But they are a different person. I tell you, it's insane. The amount of change, it's insane. So if you're in this situation right now, and you're thinking that there's no way out, that there's no way that this person will change, oh, they can. They can. And it all comes from you. I healed for me, right? I healed for me so that I could change my beliefs because I wanted to have a different outcome, because I wanted to create a different life. So if I want to have something different, something that I've never had before, then I need to also do something different. I cannot continue to do, and I cannot continue to be the same person that I was, right? You cannot continue to be the old man and get a new life. It just doesn't work. I did the healing for me. For me. And they changed. I don't want to cry because I can get so emotional looking at the change that they've been through. I'm so fucking proud. I'm gonna cut this video here because I think I'm gonna start crying. If you want to work with me, if you want to get coaching from me, if you want me to be a guiding hand in your journey, I want you to invest in yourself. You're freaking important. You are the most important thing in your life. Invest in yourself. If you want me to coach you, my information is always in the description box below. Leave me comments. Let me know how you like this video. Let me know what other videos you want me to talk about. Let me know anything. I want you guys to start commenting more. I want to see more interaction. This is our little family. This is our little community. Let me know what you want. I love you guys. And until next time, bye.